Alright, hello everyone, my name is Ace and welcome back to the channel. Shout out to the top members of the Ace University channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting your boy and all of that lovely good stuff. If you would like to be a part of these members only shout out graphics, if you would like to be able to get perks such as access to the Ace archives, a badge next to your username, priority when it comes to replies and whatnot in the comments and all that good stuff, as well as so many other lovely and beautiful perks, you can go ahead down below this video, click on the join or the subscribe plus button, and then you can watch the intro video that I made there. You can also watch and listen to the information that's down there, and if you would like to help out your boy even just a little bit more, you can pledge as little as 129 Philippine pesos a month or 4.99 USD if you are outside of the Philippines. Thank you for the cheap plug, and welcome back to another edition of the Universe Chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a little bit. Last video I made was in regards to not only the change in the upload schedule, not really a change, like just a little modification and a little jazzification, but we are going to also be talking about, in the main meat, you've seen it in the title, I'm here to tell you about it. I was gonna do a video just after a day, and then a day went by, and then I was like, okay, I can wait one more day to talk about it, and then the second day went by, and then so on and so forth. So I thought about it and realized, let me just wait after the whole work week is done. So this is me after one whole week of hard work at the new job, ladies and germies. It's been a ride. It's been really fun. I am finally done with my training. I am under probationary period now. I am now a regular employee, so that's fun, you know. It's been a blast, honestly. I've been enjoying my time, not only skimming through the menu, not only through interacting with the guests, and there's a whole lot of characters that we can get into in a little bit, not only smelling the food, seeing all the desserts, being privy to all of the drink items, and not only improving my memory but improving my not only improving my memory but improving my physical fitness as well, my physical health. It's been truly a blessing. It's been truly fun is the word that I can really say day after day. I've been asked about it almost every day since I'm one of the newbies there, in regards to being there, being done with the training, and not being there for like even a month yet, or in this case not even there for like 2 whole weeks. So I'm trying to get my gauge, see if I'm still up for it and everything, and it's been a lot more tolerable than I didn't come into it thinking that okay, it's gonna be a dining staff, a dining crew, or a wait staff job. It's gonna be this and that. It's going to be unbearable. It's going to be too much for me. I didn't go into it like that. I went into it with a very open mind, with a very sponge-like mind, in the sense that I'm here to learn, I'm here to adapt, I'm here to serve you guys. I'm not here because I know everything and that I should be here and all that good stuff. That's not the attitude that I came in with. The attitude I came in with was one that, for example, has no experience whatsoever. Someone that does not watch any cooking shows or series. Someone that is fresh or whatever, as they say, into the working world. That's the kind of attitude I brought into it, and it's paid off for not even just the most part, but all of it really. It's been amazing. I've enjoyed it. I've loved it. I've come to find new words, especially in the culinary world, that I didn't even have any idea about when it comes to like dessert names and all that good stuff, as well as all the different varieties of coffee. It's a cafe that I'm working at, so I thought I knew a good bit about coffee, but think again. Obviously, you know, that whole thing. I mentioned it when I was being initially interviewed for the hiring as well, that I was asked by the person that was interviewing me, how would I rate myself in terms of dealing with service and customers in general. I gave myself a 3/4 out of 5, not only because no one's perfect, so I can't give myself a 5, but as well as I have a lot not only to learn but to discover as well, because of my very keen enjoyment for the culinary arts, for mixology, for each and everything drink and food wise. I absolutely love the food world. I don't know, it's very obvious to each and every one of you, but I don't even remember if I've mentioned this in the past, but I was thinking about getting culinary arts, not only in senior high school here in the Philippines, but as well as my college course. The only reason that I did not end up pursuing it fully is because of it being one of the more pricier courses, you know, like your nursing, like your engineering, like your architecture, like some of the specialized fields that is more than the normal household income can handle. And at the time, I just thought about it and did not want to go down that road. And I really don't want to go down that road, honestly, when it comes to thinking about loans, debts, all that stuff. It's not really a foreign concept to me, it's just a concept that I don't want to put myself into, where I really owe someone money just because I want to pursue this kind of career, just because I want to get this kind of car, just because I want to get this for myself and my family. You know, that's not who I am. I am to a point very analytic and strategic in my life to see, okay, this is what I can do, this is what I can afford, this is what I can't do, this is what I want to do but can't do just yet. So basically, it's me. Basically, that's been my enjoyment. I have a few things that I would like to share. I guess I'd like to spin a little yarn. It's not really a story. It's a bunch of stuff that I want to share in regards to my experience as a wait staff. You know, as someone who hasn't been like an active waiter in so many years, the last time I was like a real active waiter, even if just part-time, was before the pandemic. And it's like my first time doing it once again. And not only was I surprisingly able to adapt to it quite well, I was also able to take to most of the processes really fast, which I am very thankful for. Didn't really lag behind on anything. Not really having any problems memorizing or familiarizing myself with the table layout, the menu, and all that good stuff. Because if you know the little series that me and Jake have been doing, the fast food sim, it's somewhat like that in the sense that there is a table number posted on each table, and then there are some that don't have them listed on the table, so you gotta memorize it. And I usually like try and refresh it in my mind every so often, like every hour or every time that I have to go to a different station and such. It's been fun. It's really been helping my memory because, as you all know, my memory's been a little poo-poo before. Even when I'm playing a game, I'm on a task or I'm on a mission, I'll like forget for maybe like a couple seconds, maybe at worst like 30 seconds or so. And thankfully with that, I have not yet had that problem in the waiting area. Well, I guess the most that I've had the problem is just, for example, if there's a bunch of stuff that goes on at one time, showing my little order pad that I have, showing me little ball pens that I have that I've been using. So for example, I had someone's order just got that English was all out of whack, I'm so sorry. I just took someone's order, there you go. and then trying to get myself to the counter. Someone else raises their hand. They want me to take a picture of them with the view and with their food. And then this is just an example. This is not like a real play-by-play experience of something that happened. But so those two things, and then walk a little more. Someone wants to have their bill be printed, so that, and then come in, and then I either take a look at the 86 board just to see if there's anything new, and then I will take notice of the stuff that's on hold, the stuff that's 86, stuff that's been updated, and then finally make it to the cashier to finally take someone's order into the machine. I don't remember if it was today or yesterday, but there was a time where I just got really swamped doing stuff on my own that I completely forgot to like punch someone's order in. So it did not take more than 5 minutes if I remember correctly, so it wasn't like a very big mistake where I had them waiting and wondering when their order was coming. So it was like this on one of my pads, like this. I remembered it because I looked at the 86 board. I was like, okay, good, that item just got 86. That was what one of my tables wanted, so they probably got it before I got 86th. And then a minute or so later I looked again to see if I still had it on my pad, and I did. So I was like, alright, gotta play it smooth, gotta play it fine. And thankfully I did. Another fun experience that I had just earlier, I got really swamped once again. It's only a Thursday as I am recording this. This will be coming out Friday, maybe? Saturday? We'll see. And then they were so kind enough. There are some big groups that come in. They either just take a note of it on their phone already so that they just relay it to me rather than everyone talking one by one. And then there was this is the first time that I've had this where it took me a while to get back to upstairs. So basically, if I haven't said the layout of the cafe yet, it has 3 parts to it. So we have the first floor and the second floor, and in the first floor we have the alfresco, or the outside dining. So it's like an outside patio that is adjacent and away from the actual inside first level cafe. So I left people in the second floor to think about what they wanted to order, whether it be drinks, food, or desserts. And then when I went down, I thought that I'd be down there maybe a maximum of 10 minutes, and I was down there more than that. So when I came back up and they were ready to get their order taken, they had this ready and handy for me. They wrote down on a piece of napkin what they wanted to order, a bunch of drinks, and yeah, just a bunch of drinks, just a bunch of tea, just a bunch of hot chocolate, just a bunch of coffee, you know, all that good stuff. So that was fun. Alright, so something from last night that really struck my mind so far. That was the last day of my training, my 5th and final day. Thankfully, I did not get injured. Thankfully, I didn't slip and fall on my ass. Thankfully, I did not break anything. Thankfully, I did not drop any food, or I did not spill any drinks on anybody or on any table. Very happy, very thankful for that. Nothing untoward happened. Doesn't relate to the story, but it just came to my mind. So there was this one table of 2 that sat outside. It was around 7ish at night, if I remember correctly. My guy had an aura to him where it wasn't really intimidating. It was just like a strong, manly aura that I got off of this guy, and he was this lady. So order as usual. So he got an Americano. I love a good Americano. Leave a like on this video if you drink cafe Americanos. He ordered it hot, and specifically because he asked me how many shots of coffee or caffeine is in each drink. And I learned from our baristas that it is standard for the coffee and the cafe to be at least 2 shots of coffee per drink. And then he was like, okay, give me 2 more shots. Alright. So I was thinking, alright, my guy doesn't want to sleep. Alright. And then he said, or I said rather, I thought about asking him if he wanted some sugar with or creamer with all of that coffee. And he was like, yes, I do. And then I asked him white or brown. And then he said white sugar. And then I didn't even ask how many. He was the one who told me after he said white sugar. He said white sugar, and if it's in packets, I will have 10 white sugar packets. And I was like, okay. And then his lady friend was a bit amused by it, really. Not really because of my facial reaction, but because mostly it's not really like a common order, and he was making a joke about it too, like, is this your first time to have like an abnormal customer? That really mulled over me as well. After I left and put in their order, I was like, I don't know about abnormal, but it's definitely unique. And then yeah, his lady friend was like, that's how he really orders his coffee, that's how he enjoys it. And then he chimed in as well, very strong, very dangerous is what he described his coffee order as. And I would be inclined to agree with that. So besides that, his order for his burger was very specific as well. He ordered a beef burger, no tomatoes. Shout out to Ron if you're watching this, he also doesn't like tomatoes. And extra mayonnaise. Honestly, I thought, because I don't really like mayonnaise that much, but obviously to each their own. And then once I was getting their bill, he was asking me who's one of the senators here. So if you're not familiar obviously with the Filipino senators, then it won't be a name that you guys would know. Not the dude that died. Apparently I look like one of the Aquinos. I look like Bam. There you go. I don't even remember his name because I don't really follow. And it's not that I don't follow politics. It's just that I don't take the time to memorize their names, even with the election coming up and all that. Apparently I look like Bam Aquino. Put a picture there, I guess. You decide. Maybe it's the hair because of me going back to black, back in the sack, all that stuff. And then besides the cafe business, adjacent to it we also do cabin lodging. So if you would like to stay for a night, maybe even for a week, you can arrange for that as well, inclusive of a lovely view, inclusive of a balcony, inclusive of free breakfast for most of the rooms and all that good stuff. So he asked me about all that, and he was asking for the specific ones where the bedroom was facing or was already at the balcony area. And then if you kids are still awake, please go to sleep before I tell this joke. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's us grown-ups. Please leave a like before you leave too, kids. Thank you. He made a joke that caught me way off guard, and was like, basically I'll say it in Filipino first and then I'll translate it. Na-intriga kasi si misis ko dun sa mga cabins, gusto niya mag 50 Shades daw kami dun. And then was promptly slapped on the arm and then chuckled about it. Basically, my missus over here was intrigued by the cabins and their view over there, and she wants us to do some 50 Shades activities over there. Is the English translation for all that. And funnily enough, with the customer feedback checklist / comment cards, he put his name as Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray with an A, not Mr. Gray with an E, because he doesn't want to get hit with no copyright. So, I don't know. Some of my going-ons that really stuck in my head in regards to my first work week. Also, I guess. Um, it was funny because obviously with the 5 days of training, I did not know what I was gonna expect with the 5 days of training. I was thinking in my mind, maybe learn the menu, maybe sample the menu, maybe have mock dining experiences and all that good stuff. No, you just for me at least it was just go straight in, bing bang boom. Once I got there, it was a Saturday when I said I could start. I immediately was thrusted into the busy Saturday service, and it was not super stressful. It was not super difficult for me, and I really enjoyed it, honestly. So your boy's fine, your boy's alive, and your boy has been enjoying working hard. Working hard, working hard. Maybe you don't understand, but I don't let you working hard, working hard. Alright. So before I leave you, I'm just gonna leave you with a few things that I'm going to do, because I have some requirements for pre-employment. It says here. I'm not really pre-employed anymore. I'm in the. I've already filled up the form, get it signed already and everything. I just have to pass some other requirements, you know, all that legal stuff. I already have the stuff where I have to go to offices and everything, so thankfully I don't have to do any of that. Most of it anyway. I have to go to a medical center tomorrow to get my health card and all of these results that I need for some analysis and my x-ray, as well as clearance from either the National Bureau of Investigation or the Popo. And then I need to get a lovely form. I don't really think formal, but I don't know. We shall see. I don't know if you can see that anyway. I will be needing to get a picture of myself, a 2x2 and a 1x1, as it needs to be done. I'm gonna get that done tomorrow. I'm gonna have a lot of fun on the off. So thank you all so much for joining me on this episode of Universe Chat. That's all I got for you. No other updates, nothing else to talk about. Just me updating all of y'all on the work and all the good stuff. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.